Hey gang, welcome back to chapter 25 of the Crucible Chronicles. We are continuing with chapter 2 of our collection survival. Probably should come up with a more catchy name than that. But yeah, coming off a win, so that means we don't have to introduce a new deck or anything like that. We're going to be continuing with today's game with Centipoet of the Peacemaker's Belt. If you're interested in more of the logistics of the actual challenge format, if you will, I'll put a link in the video description to the first part of this chapter where we went over that in depth and went through the logic of picking this first deck. So without further ado, let's hop into today's game. All right, here we go. Got ourselves a match. Winter, the Absurdly Wistful. Looks like a mass mutation deck. Dis Logos Star Alliance. Oh, this is cool. Double Ultra Grav. So that is probably gonna be pretty brutal for us. Also, double Mark of Dis. We pretty much need to play creatures, so yeah, we're probably most undoubtedly going to be being hit with a couple Mark of Disses. Maybe though they don't have some as much board control as they need. Let's see. We've got honestly, we just got a mulligan. Like these are probably fine. These are fine. They're fine. But we got a mulligan for the incubation chamber. Boy howdy, did we not get that. Well, I guess we're gonna call Provenar here. I guess we throw down a Headhunter. Could be all right. Throw down a Headhunter. Oh, there's our chamber. Not bad. Oh, and Commander Chan. That stinks. Honestly, we're just going to play down the incubation chamber. We're going to hold on to Battlefleet. And draw into some more Brobnar. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine here. So we got 2 damage splash. We'll be able to absolutely blast whatever's going on over here. So that's cool. Play out that. Remove some stun. Throw down a Rogue Ogre. Go ahead and throw down the Headhunter. Go ahead and Lava Ball right there in the center. We could punch to kill Krummenjorg. We could put some damage onto. Let's just kill Krummenjorg. All that good. Mark of Dis. All right, the first Mark of Dis, fine by me. And Pandemonium. And Cinder. All right, that's cool. Oh, well, the good news is we do have this this incubation chamber activated, so that's nice. We'll call Brobnar. We'll go ahead and reap, and reap. Then we'll incubation chamber John Smith. See what that does for us. It's actually nice. Puts us into a little bit of Sanctum to go with. We got one It's Coming. Takes Ultra Grab, plays Daughter. I wonder if they don't have. Okay, of course they have Ultra Grab. Of course they do. I think we just continue on with some Sanctum, unless we want to like potentially kill the Ultra Grab. 6-11. We'd have to literally fight all of our stuff into it, which isn't great. So let's just do something different. We'll say no to that. Throw down the old Staunch Knight. Virtuous Works. Protect the Weak. Staunch Knight. The Incubation Chamber. Hey, honestly, either way, like pretty pleased that we're getting some activations right now off of our Incubation Chamber. That's pretty good. Here comes the second It's Coming. To get their second Ultra Grav, perhaps. QMX. With the draw icon to boot. the second Ultra Grav. So funny. I guess they had they must have picked up their archives, right? Yeah, it moves all cards in the archives. So they must have at least gotten one piece of the Ultra Grav care of the other Ultra Grav. Silly opponent thinking that thinking that discombobulator is going to do anything. That's funny. Discards red hot armor. I mean, that's actually not like terrible against this deck, to be honest. It's not terrible against this deck. Geesh. How do we get back into this, eh? I think we probably have to take a Mars turn. We do get a key though, so hey, that's all right. Like maybe we can get lucky, get into our second battle fleet. That could definitely do some work. So I think we try that. Otherwise, we stuff away one creature and just lose probably, because they can reap 5 times. So let's take Mars. We'll go ahead and battle fleet. We at least get this orbital bombardment off, which is let's see. We showed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we picked up one more. So that's a bit of a bummer. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8. Hit the infomorph, kills our staunch knight. Biomatrix backup. Vazima Think Drone. What should we throw down? Probably onto John Smith, maybe. Doesn't really matter because whatever it is can just get purged potentially from this Ultra Grav. So, I don't know. Let's just do a Mega Mouth. Found one of our cleansing waves. I like how this fire spitter is wholly unuseful in terms of in this particular matchup in this game in this board state. It's just kind of like, okay, well, we can fight. It will kill the QX. It'll put 1 damage on the infomorph. I guess if we fight it into the cinder, we'll get some damage on the cinder. What I'm thinking here is trying to get some damage out on the board, such that we have this cleansing wave potential. Call him Logos again. Not a bad call. When life gives you half of your entire Logos house as Ultra Gravitrons, you're probably going to call Logos a couple times over the course of the game. The good news is they're fighting, so that's interesting. So they're somewhat worried about our Mars board state, I guess, or generally our board state. That's a bit unclear. Need Headhunter to kill the infomorph. Could also actually let's take a Brobnar turn here. We'll go Headhunter. We'll reap with a Headhunter. We'll play a Headhunter. We'll Gengar Chieftain to the left. To do that, we'll play out the Fire Spitter. Then we'll War Chest for 1. See what that does for us. Be cool to get a second key here. Would be cool to get a second key. They really didn't generate any Ember last turn, which is sort of interesting. Oh, we can get hit with another mark though, because certainly they have it, unless they're incredibly unlucky. There it is. There it is. Second mark of Dis. I imagine that should probably close the game out here if they just have enough pips. Well, we know they got rid of Red Hot. Dominator. Oh, cool. They have Troubadour though. They could Troubadour and then Cinder to kill the Troubadour. That's pretty nice. And That will certainly close things out if they can line that up. I guess I haven't really paid that close of attention to what else they've gotten rid of. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Ah, we did it. We got our second key. We get to call Brobnar now. And, so we just play out this Earthshaker. And do we just go for, can we even kill one of these? We can't even kill one of these. We'll just reap twice. Hey, all things considered, 4 keys on against that particular situation. Sorry, what did I just say? 4 Ember and 2 keys. You ban a house from my deck. I did ask, and this kind soul indicated that they would be willing to respond to a question after the game. So this is what it all comes down to. Interesting question. And to clarify, it has nothing to do with this deck. I should say also it has nothing to do with this deck. Just the series moving forward. Hey, just in case they're like trying to think it's like if I'm not trying to ask them to pick a specific deck from or a specific house from this deck or whatever deck we're currently playing. It's just really whatever they want. Like they can just pick one of the 3 houses to ban. But yeah, I mean, I feel like we managed to keep it like pretty close, especially just with, I mean, obviously the Logos in this deck is just absolutely splitting. Absolutely splitting. Pretty happy we were able to get the incubation chamber down. We did manage to, do like a decent battle fleet. Didn't get into the second battle fleet. There may have been some opportunity there to kind of mount even more of a comeback had we managed to get into the second battle fleet, because just drawing more cards, having access to more cards is useful. Just simply because we could threaten more scary stuff on a Mars turn. Our opponent would have had to deal with that, but also we would have had a large hand filled with non-Mars cards. So let's see. Second deck says the Mars worried me a bit because the double battle fleet and the Brobnar section was huge. Had to ban a house from that deck, be the Sanctum, because of the huge burst potential in it. My deck doesn't defend against burst well. Awesome. Thanks for the answer. So there it is. Second act, piloting Winter the Absurdly Wistful has dethroned Centipoet of the Peacemaker's Belt, which, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this in the first video. I think it's hilarious that it's Centipoet of this Peacemaker's Belt. There's like nothing about this deck that is peaceful. It's like Brobnar Smash. It's like Sanctum Smash. It's like not a whole lot of Martian Smash, but it's got like the orbital bombardment. So it definitely does some smashing of its own. But so that means that moving forward, we're gonna have Sanctum banned for the rest of chapter 25 of the Crucible Chronicles. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna figure that out. In the next video, we're going to figure out what is available and where we go from here. So thanks for checking out this video, and I will catch you all in the next one.